Alrighty.
Okay, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
How have you been since
Now what? Oh, you meant the tragedy? We're talking about
the
the tragedy?
tragedy? Yeah.
The tragedy? Life has been pretty quiet, I would say.
Okay.
Um,
Don't don't include it. They
oh,
might
it's,
think of something else. So I'm just really just asking you how you been.
oh, how have I been?
Yeah.
Not much really. I was able to do a screenplay, my first ever
Oh
one, which
right, the
is
one that you.
interesting. Yeah, I'm really happy about it. Other than that, there's not much else going on.
I'll tell you
Um,
what's going on. Lunchly released. I sent you a message
oh,
about it. Are you aware about the Lunchly release thing?
I am aware about the release
Yeah.
because I think I remember Mr. Beast also releasing the Feastables
I
way
was
back
actually
in
curious about
February.
that. Has that reached Australia, by the way? The Feastables bar at
It didn't
least?
reach Australia. There was like two or three variations of the Feastables.
How much is it per bar?
I honestly forgot, but it's somewhere around. It was quite expensive. Let me check on
For a
it.
chocolate? For a chocolate bar? Or is it
For a
just
chocolate bar,
expensive?
yeah, it's quite expensive.
Oh.
Are we searching the same thing in the same account?
Yeah, I
It's
was
four
trying. No, no,
dollars.
I'm using my phone. It's $4.
It's four
Is
dollars.
that
$4 a
expensive
bar.
for? Because
In Philippine
well,
peso
technically
is
in Philippines, yeah.
156.
Because I got Crunch bars, I got 100 plus, I think. Is that
Actually, it's not that bad. $4 a price point is not that bad.
yeah? Because
I assumed
it's
it was bad.
different. Like Hershey's bar is like similar, right? But it's not
Mm.
$4 worth here in the Philippines. It's not like 200 per bar. It's like less than 100 pesos,
Hmm.
I think. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So that's actually in there. The Feastables bar. It's actually in the Lunchly. So
Mm.
I think for those who don't know, Lunchly is similar to Lunchables, which is like this pack lunch snack that kids from I think it's the U.S. mostly. That's what they normally not normally, but it's most popular there. So yeah, Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul released something similar, or some people are calling it a ripoff. I don't know. Lots of, but it kind of yeah, it's the same flavors, the same concept. But yeah, the Feastables bar, you get like a piece of Feastables because in Lunchables I think it's a Crunch bar. That's what you get in there. That's kind of like to counter it. So instead of the Capri Sun, is it Zesta? That's the closest comparison in the Philippines. It's like a juice pack. A Capri Sun is a juice pack. I think Zesta is the closest thing that you can compare. You get a prime. I should say you get a prime bottle and the liquid
You're right.
inside the bottle. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, let me see if we can find some of that. Oh, yeah. Or I suppose you can just put it on the screen, but yeah, it's right there. One of these. This one right here. It's Lunchly. There. So they're claiming that this is actually a much healthier option than Lunchables, which is let's try to wait. You can skip if you see a bunch of okay, good. I was expecting something in the search history that might be questionable.
Sorry.
So this is Lunchables. You see, it's similar. You know, it's similar flavors. This one I'm not familiar with. This one's new to me. Like I'm aware of the other snacks.
No, I haven't seen that
There's
either.
a sandwich thing. I mean, you know, the reason why I brought this up is because, you know, people call it a rip-off, but sometimes, you know, a little foreshadowing of what we're going to do a little later. Sometimes rip-offs can be a success. Like Oreos. There, I'm Segue 101. I did not write anything down, by the way. That's all me.
Are we diving straight into it? Are we diving straight
No,
into
it's just a foreshadowing. Let's just put
Oh,
it
for
on the
sure, yeah.
camera. We're trying these out later on, just so we know where we're going. Where's yours?
Actually, to add on that, it's really hard to find these. I know they roll these out in Australia, especially
Yeah.
Melbourne as well, but it's really hard to get one of these. For some reason, I've been like two separate Woolworths. Woolworths is like one of their major grocery brands,
Hmm.
and Kohl's. Went to two of those. I couldn't find them. I found
Yeah,
these in
we
two
can hear
separate 7-Eleven
it.
stores, which is 15 minutes away from each other. So yeah, separate 7-Eleven. without these,
At
and a
least you
separate type of
got
lemon
'em.
without these,
For
which is quite fun.
for those who don't know, these are Coca-Cola flavored Oreos, and these are Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. And I'm very curious. I've had this for like a couple of weeks, I think, or a week actually. This one longer than the Coke, because the Coke one is harder to track down. But I never tried it because Sherry suggested that we should try it on the show. By the way, shout out Sherry. She went all the way to China to get me some Coke. That's not what I meant. She get me.
Oh,
she went. She was in China, and then the Coca Cola happened to be there, so she brought me some back.
oh, so that's why you kept it for so long.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
Did it
So
get molds?
shut up. Okay, so going back to Lunchley and Lunchables. That's a good segue, bro. we
Speaking of
like
molds,
we like our segue. Very seamless, bro. Okay, that was actually pretty good. So yeah, so going back to Lunchley, that's pretty cool. Apparently, they're using real ingredients. Actually, it's being marketed. I don't know if I can spot one here. It's being marketed as epic ingredients. That's what they say. So it's actually on the side of the box. I can't see one of. These are still Lunchables, but yeah. So they're marketing Lunchly as a much more healthier option than Lunchables. Because come on, if you're eating this every day, these processed food, it's not very healthy. So that's what they say. They're using real ingredients. But the thing is, the problem with the Lunchly is, I don't know if it's the ingredients itself or what you mentioned earlier, just the packaging. Is that what you were trying to?
oh, the
Yeah,
production, like
before
it's a
before we
production
started
issue.
recording, yeah, it might be a production issue. But it's getting the cheese is moldy, like it's getting some mold, like way before the expiration date. So I think it's the pizza one that's getting the mold. I'm not sure if the others have any issues, but based on some reviews, some people are actually liking the Lunchly a bit better in terms of taste. So who knows? I mean, it's hard to get here. I don't know if it's a thing in Down Under. Do you have Lunchables there?
Down under.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't think it's a thing either here,
Yeah, so
because like especially with snacks, like people tend to snack more on actual fruits. So like anything commercial products aren't really that celebrated.
yeah, you guys have what's the thing? The Vegemite? You tried that. I saw the thing. I saw the
The
it was in
Vegemite,
different
yeah, the
it was
Vegemite.
in your channel, right?
It was
Yeah.
on my channel,
That's big
the
there,
dead
right?
channel.
Is that isn't Vegemite like huge in Australia? Or am I just hearing that
Yeah,
wrong?
Vegemite is
It's a
giant.
huge thing. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's like how we almost represent cheese whiz in the Philippines.
Or the peanut butter that you can get in the local bakery. No, without a label.
Right, the oily ones,
The oily ones, exactly.
the greasy ones with the nuts. Yeah,
And no
kind of
mold.
like that.
And
And
no.
and no
Well, it could
bones.
be depending on how you pack, if you store it. See, the problem with that, when we were kids, are we aware that mold? I mean, of course we're aware that mold is bad, but were you able to check? Let's say you were in elementary, we used to pack these snacks. Are you aware to check when you were really young if it's gone bad or something, or you just eat it? Because I don't think I've ever done that until lately.
I don't think we were ever taught to check on snacks, especially when they're packed.
Yeah,
Like
normally,
something you just get from the stores. Because normally we would just check
yeah,
on like breads or sandwiches.
true. Because yeah, but like the parents would just open it up, they smell it, then they give it to us if it's good, or the teacher if
Yeah.
the teacher is there. But yeah, let me see if I can find one. Can you see this? Okay, there you go. Sorry. See, that's it. That's it.
Ah,
What if kids just mistaken this for funny
yeah.
cheese or something like that?
I see what's happening. Because they're using real pepperonis as well.
That's what they say. It's real ingredients. All right, there
Yeah,
we go.
they can't be.
There's the epic Tagline: Epic ingredients, right there on the side.
Yeah, they can't last longer than a day.
Probably
Like those ingredients that they're using usually just dies down within 12 hours.
unless refrigerated, but it's a packed lunch. You don't expect to
It's a
do
packed
that.
lunch, which
Yeah.
is I feel like they didn't actually thought about this through. They
Or just
put
didn't
so
care.
much effort on.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not claiming anything, but yeah.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack'em, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos, 22 grams of sugar,
10 grams of sugar,
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchable.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
Is Cheese Whiz drippy, bro?
No, they're not dripping.
They're not. It actually. Wait, is Cheese Whiz Kraft? I'm just curious. It's not.
Yeah.
Is it? So is it?
Kraft,
You think
yeah.
it's the one being used in Lunchables? See, isn't that Cheese Whiz-ish?
No, I don't think so. No.
No, it's not. By the way, I don't want anyone in the comments going again how we don't know shit. We dive in cannonball. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
It's boring if you do your research.
Start your own fucking podcast.
Yeah, you can leave this out. I don't want to annoy another fan base. If I recall this, because I've only been seeing it on TikTok, I'm sorry. She posted this video on YouTube, and of course on YouTube you have to edit to get to time constraints, and the pizza one for Lunchly had mold, and Lunchly fans, yes, they exist, are accusing her of editing it, cutting it, and switching it up. So what she did was, I think it was either on TikTok or on Instagram or maybe on YouTube also, she released an uncut version where she didn't switch anything. It was sealed and it was moldy.
Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024, and today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe, especially like kids that are so young. They may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it. I saw a picture circulating about mold, but I didn't know if it was fake or, you know, I just had heard about it, but this is real, you guys.
And there's mold.
Why is
See,
there mold in
there
the
were more
lunch lady?
people
Oh my god. It's actually
that encountered the
disgusting.
same thing.
Epic ingredients.
So that's a terrible time to pause. Let me go back here. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, there were a lot of other reviewers, mostly on TikTok, encountering the same thing. And I don't think everyone's faking. Like, why would everyone do that? But like we mentioned earlier, what she said, can you still see the share screen? Okay. But yeah, it's paused there. Just leave it alone. Kids may not know what mold is, especially since these are marketed towards the younger side, like I guess 5 years old to 7, sometimes a little older. If they're not aware of mold, maybe they might think that's just the cheese that it comes in. I don't know, it's just dangerous.
So how long has this been issue going on for? I'd say more than a few weeks, right?
Probably 2 or 3, because it just released in September, like halfway through September.
I think. Oh, this is a shit statement.
What else are we good for? Come on. You're the editor.
I think so.
Why are you worried?
I think Wait, I think someone like Mr. Beast on that pedestal of fame. I think like 2 or 3 weeks is more than a little too late for him to address this whole issue ongoing,
I
right?
guess.
Because like even just like the first few couple of tweets or let's say TikTok videos about it. I mean, obviously that could have already reached his radar, right?
Well, not the mold, but the hate on Lunchly. I think it was Mr. Beast that did an essay on on Xer.
On X. But
Yeah.
why would they hate on Lunchlies? Because of the fact that it's like the exact opposite of Lunchables
Well, it's
and not
technically
the actual
not-
issue of the mold.
Well, I think it's because they're marketing it as a better option, and then they're just tearing down Lunchables. And of course, nostalgia is loved by everybody. I find it hard to believe that those American people, when they were kids, have never enjoyed Lunchables. I'm pretty sure it was a go-to snack. If not, then sure, fine. Mr. Reed.
It's as opposed to saying you're a Filipino kid who never enjoyed Coco Crunch.
Oh, I love Coco Crunch. I'm sorry.
Like,
kinda miss it.
imagine tearing down on Coco Crunch.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think like YouTubers are like bound to get so much hate every time they're putting out food product.
Yeah.
There's this one issue that happened with Pokemon over the last year. Pokemon started selling these cookies called Mina cookies, which is from a company that also sells the same fucking cookies, just at a cheaper price point. So Pokemon's cookies, the Mina ones, are just as more expensive than the Midnight cookies.
These ones? I brought it up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
these ones. So people started
Wait, before you go,
calling it out.
perfect segue later. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry. I took a lot of... I took a ton of coffee. I had 2 hours of sleep, man.
I'm sorry.
But
Hey!
yeah.
Well, I got 3.
Okay, good.
All of these ingredients, like, if you could just like look at it, they're the same fucking cookies.
They are the same.
Like
freaking-
people started calling it out, like they have the same ingredients.
I didn't even
they have the
realize that
same-
they were the same cookies. I just midnight.
they're
and
the same
Mina,
actual
it's kinda
cookies. Just different packaging and like just marketed for Pokemon.
Is this still?
Now it's much more expensive.
Is this still like a product?
That I'm not sure if they're still putting it out, but I think ever since it started became a conversation on Twitter or X, I think they just like put a plug on it. I'm not entirely sure though.
Okay. Wait, I'm not that familiar with midnight mini cookies. Are these like they make you sleepy, or it's just how it's marketed?
It's more like a
Like a midnight snack sort of thing. It's not one of those.
yeah,
with
it's
a little
something like that.
melatonin
Something
twist.
that's
Oh,
not
It's not a thing.
too
like that.
guilty feeling when you eat it.
Ah, okay. Because I think
It's like a
midnight,
guilt-free type of cookie.
I guess if it was marketed like a sleepy time, it'd be like a sleepy cookie, not a midnight cookie. That was my bad. Because I see midnight, I was like, oh, okay, it's probably.
So you think midnight mini cookies are better than Oreos?
No, I'm an Oreo. Give me 1 second.
Damn it.
Is that even a bloody question? And this thing. So to answer your freaking question, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm kidding. Are we bookmarking this now? This is the part where we try the thing?
I think so. I think
Alright.
it's about time.
Okay.
I think it's
so
about time.
Is this going to work this way? Because we're also putting this on TikTok. Right? Like it's going to be fine? You're going to be cool? I want to know how to help you out. Are you trying?
Let
Do
me
you see
think.
the concept?
Give me a
Yeah.
minute. Give me a minute to think about it.
Go for it. Hey, Google, set a timer for 1 minute. Holy shit. I'm kidding.
Wait,
Let me cancel
could you
the
switch
timer.
the scene for me?
Okay, wait, let me just cancel the timer because it's going to sound in a bit. Okay. See, the TikTok approach, where...
Does that work?
So how have you been, man? We could have been doing this since day one. Just
Like talking about something like really unrelated. I think the thing about life is that it kind of does work. Why does it work? People are fucking stupid. It does work.
Wait, look at these two idiots trying out something stupid.
You know how people dunk Oreos in milk?
Uh-huh. No! No! Okay. 1 second.
Oh no!
Wait.
I just had the worst
we're not gonna
idea.
try that immediately. Do you have a glass with you? Oh, how are you gonna do yours?
I do not. I do not have a glass.
Are you willing to?
I mean, we could just like put it in our mouth and just like pour over the Coke.
I'm doing the glass thing. You know what? I'm not even gonna use an actual glass. I'm gonna use,
Yeah, just like put like at least like half of the biscuit, and then just pour over the Coke.
I'm using this thing, so it's a lot easier to dunk. So I don't have to put a lot.
Are you actually dunking?
Yeah, because
I can't dunk.
no, you don't have to.
Fuck me.
Do your
Fuck
thing.
my life.
It was your freaking
Okay.
idea.
Shit.
So,
Okay.
how do you do this?
Do you want to start this one off?
Oreos. Not recently, but kind of recently. Oreo came out with this Coke Oreo collaboration, and then Coke came out with an Oreo Coke collaboration. How confused were you when I told you to get an Oreo Coke and a Coke Oreo? Because I told you yesterday.
I
You
immediately got it.
Oh, good.
I wasn't confused. I immediately got it. I was like, what the hell
So
is
the what the
this?
hell is just believing that
Yeah,
it
what
exists.
What the hell just dropped? This is like, no, I have to get this today.
Okay.
Today! It was
So-
like, no, it was like I was messaging you earlier. I was like, no, I have to fucking get this today.
So we're trying the cookie first. Then we're gonna try it individually.
Make
with
sure
the
the
Coke.
camera gets it.
Yeah, this one.
And make sure the camera gets it. There
Then
we
we're
go.
gonna do
We
the
have
combo.
same.
I'm gonna do the combo at least. I'm gonna immediately regret
Alright.
this. I want the cold part. I don't
Wait,
want it
hold on.
fresh.
Before we start, because I think we're all pretty familiar with how Oreo smells,
Yeah.
how Oreo tastes.
The OG.
Like.
Oh, I can't believe I held that
Yeah.
upside down.
What do you think? How do you feel about this one? Like, what is the Coke flavored? Is it the milk inside the biscuit, or is it the biscuits that's flavored Coke?
I think
can't
it's the
believe I'm saying
milk.
that shit.
the cream. The cream filling.
So, are we expecting something like fizzy in it?
Yes, and I'm not that familiar with what's in here, but if you look closely, do you see the little red dots?
Red dots
Oh, do you have a different one on the cream filling?
on the cream filling. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Here's
never
what
noticed them.
Here's my theory. It might be cola flavored Pop Rocks. It might be. I'm not sure.
Right.
Because why are there red dots in there? So how are we doing this? We're doing this
So,
now?
what's the best way to try? I'm so okay. First off, rip it off. Get the
Smell
scent. Get the scent. Then let's give our opinions about the scent.
All right.
All right, let's start ripping it off. Dude, I'm
Okay.
so excited.
Let's go.
We get to do this again.
It's been a while. I'm getting cola.
Oh my god, I'm getting cola. It reminds me of the. You're right. They
Please
kind
help
of smell
me.
like Pop Rocks.
There you go. But
They kind of smell like Pop Rocks. There's at least.
it's
A
cola,
bunch
and
of-
I'm definitely getting Oreo also. It's a weird.
It does smells like
combo.
an Oreo dunk on a cola.
Alright, let's get that on camera. Holy crap, this is pretty freaking interesting.
There's a bit of a minty
Oh,
hint to it.
one of the cookies has the OG design, kind of. The other
Oh,
one
it's back.
has
No,
the-
back of it.
Yeah, the back of it has
Two sides
the
of it.
cola.
Can you guys see it on mine? Why is
It's
mine showing
dark.
like a fucking black hole?
There you
Oh, there you go. There's no light reflecting
Let
on
me
it.
see. Oh, you gotta twist it and lick it. Right?
No.
That's how you eat an Oreo. That's how you eat an Oreo. Fuck you.
No, but we don't get the experience. We start tasting the biscuit. We have to bite it.
You have to bite it? Fine.
No, because if we start licking it, we're only experiencing parts of it, not the whole experience.
You're angering a lot of
Wait, what do you
people.
think? What do you think? What do you think?
Let's do it the right way too.
This one's a little too slimy than the typical cream,
Okay.
and it smells weird. It smells like toothpaste. I don't
know
get
how
the
to describe
experience
it. I don't know how to describe it.
yet. There's-
Have you ever tried the Chupa Chups cola flavored? That's what I'm getting. But it's weird because it's not a candy.
It's cream.
It's creamy. Alright. I'm done licking the thing.
Alright, cheers, man.
I'm done cheersing.
There you go.
There you go.
Are you not? There
I'm
you go,
done.
thanks.
There you go. We're going? Total honesty?
I fucking love it.
There's an aftertaste. You're getting a cola aftertaste.
I mean, typically the biscuits are the. Oh my god, what is that?
It's a cola aftertaste.
What's weird is you don't get anything when you're eating it. You get it afterwards.
It reminds me of something I can't put my finger on it. There is a hint of cola when you first bite it, but it's not. You're not experiencing it throughout the entire when you're chewing. But the moment you're done, that aftertaste kicks in, and it is cola. It's a cola aftertaste. I guess it's weird for me. It's a weird experience.
It's like essentially a novelty type of.
Like,
snack
don't get
at
me
this
wrong,
point.
nothing beats the OG for me.
But explaining the contents of it, like I feel like the biscuits are
another
pretty similar. The biscuits are pretty similar with the original ones.
Actually, are you trying the
No much-
biscuit only? Could you do that?
I
for
am
me?
trying it now. Nothing much going on about it. It's just the cream that what made it really special. I find it liking it more and more every after bite.
I just realized that I may have been chewing very close to the mic. Is it
I
the
have a
same
very-
feeling that you get after you down a glass of Coke, like afterwards?
That was what I was about to say. There's like a feeling of like a good.
Which makes it
Refreshing.
weird because you didn't drink,
Right.
you chewed.
You chew. There's like a really refreshing feeling
So here's what I'm curious
down the
about.
throat.
The Oreo can smell like cola. What the hell is this guy? Because I know the smell of cola. Like there's cola flavored candies and lollipops, and you recognize that scent.
I have
Does it
like
smell
a
like
really
Oreos?
weird. I have a weird way to describe it because when you were saying that you get the feeling when you just chug down a cola. The way I was describing it in my head is like, it kind of feels like the after shower.
What, you drink cola in a shower? What are you doing?
No, does that make sense? Like you're refreshing up.
Yeah.
You're freshed up.
Okay.
That feeling, like an after shower.
I get. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. It's just a weird
That's the only
analogy.
way to describe it, man. I'm sorry.
It has a best friend approach. It's not friendly.
This is something I would snack on a really hot day.
Really? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it feels like I would get refreshed into it.
It's good, but it's weird. It's the best I can give you.
Oh,
It's good, but it's weird.
also, I have a good sense that this is actually better when you eat it cold. Like, stack it up on the fridge.
Really? Could be.
I feel like it is. Yeah. Like, leave it on the fridge. When it's cold, eat it. The fact that this is a weird collaboration. Really interesting design, packaging. Designs in a cookie as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's the sugar content on this, but it's definitely fucking bad, obviously. It is definitely bad, but it's worth trying out.
Just don't keep on stacking it.
No.
Okay, now that we have Oreo Coke, I'm gonna ask, what other sodas would you want in Oreo? Like Oreo Sprite. Would you eat Oreo Sprite?
I drink Oreo orange juice.
What the hell is that? What are you proposing?
Healthier option. In the market, man.
Use real ingredients. Holy crap. Let me have one more. Wait,
But
I'm gonna have
Oreo
one later.
Coca-Cola, I'd rate it 8.5 out of 10.
I think you like it more than I do. I wouldn't go that high. A good 8. What's the thing? Would you snack it or pack it? Is that?
I literally forgot.
There's the middle one, the average one, and the bad one. Trash it is the bad one. Doesn't matter because it's whatever. A good 8.
I would have put it a good 8 as well, but the fact that the packaging and the design is just so fucking rad. Like, just like look at that. That's 24OZ.
I'm sorry. You're right. However, I got the bottle.
Our fucking brand.
I understand the
You guys
design,
don't see it? This is the reason why we bought it.
but I do apologize because this is not 12 ounce. This is like 500 ml. So, welcome to 29OZ, guys. That one
Dude,
is
it's
12
so
ounces.
incredible. It's so incredible. It just like resembles 24OZ so much.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Fuck,
not
just being
biased at
19.
all, but we love it. This is gonna be in the same episode as Lunchly, right? Because we're referencing
another
a lot. It would be weird if Lunchley wasn't ahead of this. Are we
Nope.
doing the intro in the middle of the? Where are you putting the intro, by the way?
In front.
Because it has.
Do you
the
want to put
same
another
thing.
intro on this? I'll just put another intro on this one.
I look really stupid. Where are you gonna put the intro? And you're in front, duh.
Oh, this one. Ah, man. I feel like I'm much more excited to this one than the Oreo.
I'm very curious for this one.
You think?
Because there
You
are,
reckon we're
there
gonna
are
finish this
already
one?
weird Oreo flavors. But aside from the Coke flavors are not that weird that I've tried. You know, the cherry, vanilla. They're okay.
There's one that we have a lime and
Really?
a
Well-
raspberry one.
That could work, but have you ever pictured drinking an Oreo?
Actually, no. Fair enough. But you reckon we're gonna finish this one?
I don't know. It's not 12 ounce. I'll probably finish 12 ounce. You
All right.
going? Are you done? Are
That's
you
the intro.
actually- Oh wait, I didn't hear it. I'm opening mine. Oh. I wanted to make sure. Wait, smell it first.
Smell it first.
It's Coke. For me. I don't know if you're getting anything.
It's
I'm not-
Coke that smells like the fucking cream, which
Well-
is weird.
The cream smells like cola.
What is this?
Of
What is
course.
sorcery? What's happening?
It's the same as it. I'm not getting much. I mean, it's just cola for me.
All right. Wait, no. It smells like Oreo. It smells like the chocolate as well.
I'm not getting it, man. I'm sorry.
It smells like the chocolate. I can fucking smell it.
Well, good for you. I can't.
Try to do this.
What the?
That's a bad image. No, try to squeeze the bottle a bit, so you can get the air out of the thingy.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't move on from it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't notice that. I just saw myself on screen. It looks.
I'm sorry. We're gonna get through this. Holy crap. Cheers, bro. Oh my god, this tastes like... What am I getting?
It tastes like the Coke float.
Coke
Coke with
float!
chocolate.
Fuck, that's what I was thinking of. Like when the ice cream already melts in the bottom a little bit.
And you already
Yeah.
mixed it with the chocolate.
That's what it
That's
tastes
why it
like.
wasn't so
Thank
surprising.
you.
It tastes like Coke float.
Thank you so much. My brain was itching. But it's good.
It is
This
good.
would go
It's
so
like
well with ice.
if you wanted to get something Coke float vibe without
Without-
the actual whipped cream in it and the chocolate. Oh, also, I'm not entirely sure, but I've never seen anyone serve Coke float around here. So if any Australians or Aussies are watching this, Coke floats are basically Coke with whipped cream and chocolate on top of it, like a chocolate syrup, which tastes like this. So if you want to get your hands on it, wanted to try on it, I think this is a good starter.
Forgot
it
to
tastes pretty
ask.
much the same.
How much is the thing in 7-Eleven?
This one's $4.
Okay,
Oh,
reasonable.
this one's
That
$4. Oh no, they're both $4.
So this is
Were
like
they?
a $16 podcast today.
Mm. Coke.
It's actually good. Wait, am I gonna do the thing now? Now to the disgusting part.
So
Drink. I'll give it a 9.
rating this one,
I like it way better than the.
I give it a 9
cookie.
as well. This is straight up Coke float. It's so
Now for
fucking
the
good.
potentially disgusting part. That's okay. Not bad. What a good, like this. It's not a bad collaboration. It's a good like this. Let me get some more of that Coke. Don't you dare steer this that way. You okay? What happened?
Okay. It's just the way you said it. I'd like to get some more Coke. 24OZ X Coke. X Oreo.
Oh, I would love to have an Oreo. Wait, now that we're here, if we're going to have like an Oreo or a Coke branded 24OZ, what are we mixing in there? Let's go with the Oreo first.
No, I feel like no. I thought about doing. Have you ever seen a black Red Bull?
A black Red Bull. I'm sorry, just the concept is funny to me.
A black Bull.
Wait, to answer your question. No, I have not seen a black.
I say the dumbest shit in this fucking podcast. Have you ever seen a black Red Bull? A black bull.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, so
Um,
where were you going with that one?
I was going with an Oreo flavored Red Bull.
Okay.
A black Red Bull.
Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
If you guys got your hands on the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, not sponsored, there's a QR code that says scan here.
I don't have that.
It says here, scan here to enter bestie mode.
It says open WeChat to participate in the event. I don't have WeChat. Sorry. No bestie today. It's a no bestie mode. You gave it an 8 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10. I gave the Oreo an 8. You like it more than I do. They can see it in the, in the video. But yeah, 9
But I
for
would
the
say,
thing.
yeah, round of applause for this collaboration.
really good
with Coke
collab.
and Oreo. It was a really good one.
I'm gonna finish this later. Holy crap, it's really good.
I'll finish my later as well. Let's put them back in the bag.
And
You
stay
like it,
tuned for the Black Red Bull coming out 2025
25.
with a
OZ.
white bull.
But I'll keep
On a
drinking the
black
Coke
can.
because it's really
Yeah,
good.
keep it there. So yeah, if you can get your hands on it, I'm not sure in the Philippines if we have this thing, the drink itself, but the cookie, you can get it here. So maybe in like SNR Landers, I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah, this is relatively new, so if we don't have it yet, it may get here eventually. Oh yeah, Coke Oreo, Oreo Coke. Say that twice as fast. Amazing.
Coke
Did
Oreo,
you just
Coke
do this
Oreo.
again?
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
Unintentionally?
You just did an
Fuck me.
A.
I was not meant to do that. I was not meant to do that.
Do you have anything to say? Because the gum really murdered me.
Scan here to enter best emotes. If you want to
Yeah,
go to best
yeah,
emote,
grab your
make sure you try the
Coke and
Coca-Cola
Oreos.
Oreo flavored and the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. Oh no, I meant the Coca-Cola flavored Oreo. Yeah, did I say right? So yeah, the Oreo flavored
These
Coca-Cola
two.
and these two. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
This is 24OZ. We'll see you in the next episode. We'll see. How do we do this? We're not
Oh
gonna
my
do
god, I
that
just
thing.
did this again. Jesus Christ, that's so
I'll
bad.
do it the old-fashioned way. Right here. Bye-bye.